So the topic I have chosen is about joyful practice. That has been said many times, especially because it's something, of course, important, but for everyone. But I will really need staying here at the Abbey because it's very challenging for me to adjust. And I really don't want to be sad or upset. I want to have this good attitude to offer to the community. So it's joyful practice and open heart and clear mind. And you will know why I say this later. So the kind of joyful that I'm going to talk about is not in the sense of being excited. It's more about an inner feeling of clarity, love, and fulfillment. A feeling that is always there, like a foundation that everything you do, you feel it's meaningful. So my teacher, before leaving in his presence, he gave me very detailed and straight instructions on what and how I have to work with my mind during my time here at the Abbey. And with great love, he told me, now, all of those nuns and monks are your family. So no matter what happens there, always keep a positive mind. Others are more important than us. And remember, I cried because of my teacher. Yeah. So, corazón abierto, mente lúcida, which means open heart and clear mind. And he said, I have already taught you all you need for this new journey. So now is the time for you to practice. And during these minutes, maybe I'll be mentioning my teachers many times, and it's because every single little drop of Dharma that maybe I know comes from all the kindness of all my teachers. And I owe all to them, and I really miss being in their physical presence. Even though deep in my heart I know they are here taking care of me and that I'm not separated from them. So this is the first thing that helps me to generate joy and this sense of warmth in the heart to remember them and say thank you to them for all they are giving me to me. So how can we keep an open heart and a clear mind? So when we see our teachers, we see they have this kind of playfulness, this special energy, like everything it's a game for them. And also sometimes they can be very wrathful when it's needed. So what is helpful and works for me is to do this, is a kind of movement from being inside to outside. I'm a very visual person, so visualizing things helps me so much. So when we make that, we can feel this more warm energy and clarity in our minds. There is a natural wisdom from itself from doing this, and especially developing the flexibility to transform our ordinary way of perceiving things into a perspective that really includes others, that really transforms it into a more joyful experience. So I'd like to share some of the things I'm working on that help me to work on this corazón abierto, mente lúcida. And I need to check the time because, so the first one is really important for me daily here in the Abbey is when I wake up before doing anything else, it's very important for me to set the mind. That actually is something that is already included in the routine in the Abbey, but just opening my eyes, I do. And being here, it's a new feeling. It's like, oh no, I'm exhausted. Another day. So like, even though there are many great things, but I have this grasping attitude. And so I say, oh, how can I transform that? So this is what I do. I prepare some tea and sit and try to melt the inner and outer space that surrounds me and do the follow visualization. In the center of my heart, there is a small seed. That seed begins to open a little bit, and from inside, a beautiful, intense blue light slowly emerges. this represents the birth of the bodhicitta, inseparable from the energy of our teachers. I stay a moment contemplating that warmness and feeling in my heart, and then slowly it grows and comes out and places between my hands. Maybe some has seen me doing very strange things with the hands. One of them is this, is to remember the bodhicitta. And then I just feel that this light covers all the Abbey, all the beings living here, and as far as I can imagine. And then a lot of little white spheres of light appear as a vast ocean. These are all the sentient beings from the 6 realms. And then again, I invoke the presence of my teachers in front of me. And then I imagine I bow in front of all these little lights. And I renew my commitment. When I will be ready, I will do my best to accompany all of you to the lotus feet of my root teacher or the Buddha. There is no difference. And I ask for their blessings to please be able to overcome this strong self-grasping at some point, to be able to do such. And then during the day, I just try to bring to mind whenever I need, which is most of the time, this energy and feeling generated. This really helps me so much. Then another thing is when I am in the meditation hall, especially at the beginning, was very uncomfortable because I've been used to very solitary conditions to meditate, never in group. So at the beginning, it was also, it's very strange and I see again, well, so how can I do? How can I transform that it's a very limited perception? So it's because of all of you again. And because I really know that the more clean is our mind, the more we are helping others to meditate well and to stay in a more wholesome state of mind. So whenever I see myself like this, I really don't want to be a negative influence for the group. And so I just try to practice well and change that energy. So in a little part, I can help that everyone is meditating better. And then in every meal, not just the meals, there's another thing, because here there's a lot of sensory pleasures experience. And I'm also not used to that. And I just try to take all these, even how soft are these shoes I'm wearing, I love them. So it's like, oh, so soft, and the food so delicious. And the bed is so warm. All these things, I just try to transform them into an offering instead of, grasping too much of them. I say thank you. And I again thank my teachers to give me the opportunity to be here at the Abbey. So 2 things are very clear for me, and those are that our heart energy becomes tight when we don't like things. Yeah, it's true, and especially our mind is not happy because we still have not cultivated enough bodhicitta. For me, this is very clear, and I see very much in myself, because when there is bodhicitta, there's no space for this kind of close attitude. Anyway, so bodhicitta always makes the mind clear and spacious. We are like icebergs frozen in the ocean, in the vastness and spaciousness of the ocean of wisdom. Even though the water is the same, we are frozen in our ignorance, and bodhicitta is the most powerful to transform that. My teacher always says, is the fire that melts our iceberg. So without being here, I would not have been in the situation to work on this attitude of continuously embracing everybody. I had never felt like that. I thought I was doing, but I was not really doing. So now it's very obvious. And really keeping others in mind all the time. When the members of this community, it's actually represent, it's not just the community, it's all beings, because what you do here this attitude you bring everywhere. This is the training. So I leave it here. Sorry. I want, before just 1 minute, I want to say, please, I request all of you to be patient with me, because yeah, like I said, it's really hard to adjust, but I really want to train, and I really will do my best, and I hope I can do.